The shooting has forced school districts across the country to reevaluate their security plans, and that includes Chicago Public Schools.
And tonight we uncovered a potentially dangerous security concern inside 2 Chicago public schools. Teachers unable to lock their classrooms from the inside. CBS 2's Sabrina Franza shows us why it's not just a concern, but also a code violation.
I don't want to say I felt betrayed, but I felt like, what can I do?
Cornetta Hopkins just found out that the doors in her kids' classrooms in kindergarten and 5th grade at Tilton Elementary only lock from the outside. Her 5th grader told her this.
He said, we only lock the door on the outside.
We first heard about this when we received a tip from a staff member at one Chicago public school. So we started asking parents, is this happening at your child's school? Now we're learning that locks only exist on the outside of classroom doors in more than one public school.
A huge problem and a violation of Illinois school code. We read it. Doors need to be lockable without opening the door. Not here. These photos show 2 schools with locks on one side and not the other.
So something has to be done.
A staff member would need to leave the classroom to lock the door from the outside in the middle of an emergency. And unlocking the door needs to be possible from the occupied side without a key. Also not possible.
You're looking at another impediment to secure your child. During a real incident, what's going to happen is that teacher is going to be under stress.
Sean Burke creates school safety plans across the country.
In recent history, we've only had 1 student ever killed behind the locked classroom door. And that was in the Parkland shooting, where the attacker was walking down the hallway, looked in through a window on the door, and fired into the window.
He calls a locked door the last line of defense, not to mention an easy fix.
That gunman is thinking, do I spend a number of minutes trying to get through this door by shooting my way through it?
We reached out to CPS asking why teachers don't have locks inside their classrooms. They told us they're in the middle of a district-wide audit, making sure that all locks comply with Illinois school code. We found they don't.
I am not a comfortable parent with sending my kids to school.
CPS says they won't make any fixes until that audit is finished this fall. Sabrina Franza, CBS 2 News.